Hey guys, here I have my second gun review. Well, not this one. This is a Walmart shotgun. Wrong gun. You probably noticed this in the last video. It's a M14 EBR. Now, this company I know has a lot of trash talk going on with it. You know, everyone's like, don't buy WeTech, buy KWA. I didn't believe that when I bought this gun. A hefty price tag, about $600. All my guns, by the way, are bought off Evike, unless I cannot find them on Evike, which is very rare. Definitely recommend Evike as a site to go to. This Thunderbee is the only exception. Bought off Amazon because I needed to get it here before a game, and I don't have 2-day shipping on Evike for free, unlike Amazon Prime. But continuing with the review, it's a pretty good gun when I got it. It worked very well. And then I noticed a slight problem. Going down here into my parts that are either dead or broken. If you take a look at this trigger, you'll notice that there is a split in the back of it. Only when it fires. But there's a split. Did some research. Found out this actually will split after 1,000 shots. I'm like, okay, I'll just buy the new one. Which is inside the gun right now. I'll take that out. And the mag. Look on Evike. You know how much this was? It's $200. Now, I'm like, okay, I'll deal with it. I like the gun a lot because it's a very good gun. I'll just be honest. When it works, it is a great gun. This is $200 trigger made by RA-Tech. It works perfectly. There was nothing wrong with it. Perfect. One-piece steel, so nothing breaks. While this gun works, the magazine is very gas efficient. The magazine is designed really well. If you have any leak problems ever, like if you get a better version of this gun than I did, all you gotta do, bend that little plate up, slip it off, a little bit of a challenge, and then you just kind of tighten these two screws right here, and that'll fix most of your problems. If you unscrew this one, the whole internal of the mag will come out, and that's your fill valve, obviously. So, you're probably wondering, well, why it works? What's the matter with it? Sentinel? Well, I'll tell you. This gun, I believe, WeTech's known for having a high limit rate with their weapons. This gun actually has a defect where, you notice when I rack back the bolt, it didn't go all the way forward, did it? Take a closer look. Literally, the bolt, there's a piece inside here, it's bent outwards, and it's causing the gun not to cycle properly. I've already issued an RMA. I'm getting this replaced with another gun, which will mean, you know, more reviews for you guys at the end of the day, which is nice. You know, so you guys can be well informed when you buy this, taking into account. And I was thoroughly surprised. This gun has a very hefty price tag on it of usually it's like $700. Here it was $595. It's my 16th birthday present. I was happy about it. And this scope bipod not included. I'll give reviews of these scope and bipod later because these are, I'll just say right now, they're great. But the gun itself, how it works, is very nice. It's very customizable. See, I can bring in the stock as close as I want. Taking it out is a little bit further harder because of that. But you can, there you go. Comes really far out for you guys with really like crazy long arms. Say on the lot. Sorry. The cheek rest is adjustable too. It's a little bit hard to adjust, but what you can do is take like an Allen key that's usually used to take apart these guns. I'd advise not taking apart this gun unless you notice a problem with it, because they have a high limit rate, so be careful. But what you have to do, so you get this in frame, is you move this piece up. There's a little pin right there, which you have to press this Allen key into, like push it all the way down. This is kind of a two-handed job, and then you press, and then you have to pull this out. I can't do it right now because I'm leaning the gun upside down. I'll just show you guys on camera real quick. Sorry from blocking the view, but it's really hard to do this. Now maybe I'll add this to the list of defects. I think I got a lemon, that's why. Though the trick, see, there you go. And you just have to do that one by one. You have to redo it every time you want to adjust that stock up another notch. So that's a little bit of a problem. And the trigger thing, I gotta tell you guys, this happens with every M14. So if you buy one, expect to have to drop another additional $200 on the $700 or $600 you've already spent on it. And that isn't good enough for me, so that's why I'm ordering a M4 variant off e-bike. But it works very well. It's very gas efficient. I'm just going to show you how it's loaded real quick, and you'll see I'm going to take a couple shots. It's accurate. Then again, I put a 6.01 tight bore in here, so that's probably why. I mean, the gun still works, but it doesn't cycle properly, and if I'm going to have a gas blowback, it needs to be semi-auto, not bolt action. I didn't buy $600 of gun, to have it malfunction, so that's probably why I'm going to send it back. But I'm going to show you guys real quick. So what you do is you put the BBs into this little thing here, and you take this. I didn't know this. Most of our reviews don't actually talk about this. But the way you orient it is not this way with the little lip facing the back of the magazine, because you'll tear up this nozzle. What you gotta do is face it forward, tilt this, and then you push them in like so. Because the BB is actually loaded at an angle. But that aside, now it's loaded, I'm just gonna take your propane and load up the magazine. Like your traditional gas blowback magazine, just down a few seconds. Then no, move the camera real quick so you guys can see. Actually, I'm gonna move the camera up. I'd love some support from you guys. Any support, great, comments, likes, subscribes, definitely, because I'm gonna be coming out with a lot more videos like this, more gameplay and such. It's gonna be great. But on with the review. So we got your gun, M14. Yeah. Take the mag, and it's if any of you ever used a real one, it goes in the same way. You gotta go like it's like. Oh wait, the bolt's half cocked. That's why. Okay, so roll backwards like you. Might be a little bit of trouble. Oh wait, that's embarrassing. Gotta put the trigger unit back in. The trigger, while we're on that subject, comes in and out very easily. All you gotta do is you put it here up front, and you kind of shift it backwards a little bit because there's a piece here. Or wait, they're slightly different. Okay, you put it up here and you like fiddle with it a little bit. Try to get it back. Like what you're trying to do is push it back. Like, God, sometimes I hate this trigger. There we go. You just kind of mess around with it for a few seconds until you get it in place, and then you just rotate that downwards and it clicks into place just like the real one. So at this point, now that you've got your trigger in, yeah, don't fire the. If you try to take the trigger out of the magazine, the mag will fall out because it holds onto this little piece right here on the magazine. Anyways, so you place it in forwards and rotate it back, and it locks in place. It's a little bit of wobble, not enough to affect much. So. Also, another bad thing, this bolt catch broke within the first 200 shots. Again, I probably got a limit. I wouldn't say all M14s like this, because I've heard a lot of guys say that theirs is great on the Airsoft forums. So, don't take my word. I'm trying to give you the best I can give you with what I have. For you guys, so you guys can know. It does have a full travel bolt, at least what I think is. Yeah, it's a full travel bolt, because when you pull this. When you pull it back, you'll notice it goes all the way back, not just to where the BB is. It's back here, and it actually goes all the way back down into here. And the bolt, if you look closely, it actually does rotate, which is neat. So, like the real one, very nice realism. WeTech is very good with their realism. Just sometimes their quality is their quality control is lacking. If they sold a KWA M14, I would buy it. Anyways, so we got our gun here. We're shooting outside. I'm actually gonna put it up. This is inside my house. I don't want my alarm to go off saying like, "Oh God, there's a burglar," which would be bad. So now that it's loaded, just gonna shoot. Successful shot. But now, if you notice, I'll take the camera off the tripod here. If you look over here, look where the bolt is. It's not forward. The BB is right there. And I now have to like manually shove the bolt forward. During an airsoft battle, that gets pretty annoying. So I'm just going to finish out the mag, mostly.